Luxury doesn't just turn heads, it bends time. It transforms a simple journey into an unforgettable statement, and in its most rare, most extravagant form, that luxury stretches out into a silhouette that is unmistakable: the limousine. But these are not just long cars. These are rolling palaces, mobile fortresses, private suites that glide through cities with an aura of mystery and prestige. Every limousine tells a story of the person inside. Sometimes it's a president, shielded by bulletproof glass and steel thicker than a tank's. Other times it's a billionaire, sipping champagne under a starlit headliner. And sometimes it's a celebrity whose arrival is meant to be seen, photographed, and remembered. These machines carry the powerful, the famous, the untouchable. They are built not for practicality but for symbolism. To ride in one is to exist above the ordinary, to remind the world that comfort, security, and elegance can merge into something extraordinary. Today, we open the doors into a world few will ever touch. From limousines worth more than mansions to models that serve as both sanctuary and spectacle. Join me as we explore the most luxurious limousines in the world. The limousine has always been more than a vehicle. It's an icon, a stretched silhouette that communicates wealth and power long before the passenger even steps out. Its story begins in the early 1900s, when luxury car makers discovered that length and presence could elevate a car from simple transport to something theatrical. Movie stars of Hollywood's golden age adopted them as symbols of fame. Royal families used them to represent prestige, and presidents turned them into secure capsules of power. Over the decades, limousines evolved. They grew longer, safer, more opulent, and more advanced. Today, the modern limousine isn't just about size, it's about experience. Each one is designed as a cocoon, a sanctuary on wheels, blending craftsmanship, technology, and exclusivity in ways few other vehicles can match. This isn't just about transport, it's about making an entrance, creating a memory, and commanding respect. And with that in mind, let's open the doors to some of the greatest limousines the world has ever seen. The presidential beast. We begin with one of the most iconic limousines in existence. The Beast. Known officially as the Cadillac Presidential State Car, the Beast is the rolling command center of the President of the United States. To the untrained eye, it looks like a stretched Cadillac sedan. But beneath that calm exterior lies a fortress on wheels. The body is armored with military-grade steel and ceramic plating. The doors are as heavy as those on a Boeing 757. The glass is multi-layered, capable of withstanding high-caliber bullets. The tires are run flat, reinforced with Kevlar, and hidden beneath its panels are defensive systems straight out of a spy movie. Tear gas cannons, night vision cameras, even sealed air supply in case of chemical attacks. But step inside, and you find not just security but serenity. Hand-stitched leather wraps every surface. The cabin is pressurized and whisper quiet, designed for discreet conversations with world leaders. A secure communication system connects directly to the Pentagon and Air Force One. This is not luxury for leisure. This is luxury as survival, prestige as protection. The Beast proves one thing: sometimes the most luxurious limousine is not the flashiest, but the one that carries the weight of nations. Rolls-Royce Phantom Limousine. The Beast is built for survival. The Rolls-Royce Phantom Limousine is built for splendor. Rolls-Royce has always been the definition of ultimate automotive luxury. In limousine form, it transcends even that. The stretched Phantom retains the unmistakable Rolls silhouette, long bonnet, iconic Pantheon grille, and the spirit of ecstasy leading the way like a jewel in motion. The interior is a private sanctuary of indulgence. Open the suicide doors and you step into a cocoon of silence, where every sound is hushed by Rolls' legendary engineering. Rear seats recline into near beds, upholstered in the softest hides, sourced and selected by hand. Lambswool carpets sink under your feet like clouds. Overhead, the Starlight headliner scatters hundreds of fiber optic lights to mimic the night sky. And between the seats, a bespoke champagne cooler waits patiently for its next celebration. No two Phantom limousines are the same. Every detail from wood veneers to embroidery is tailored to its owner. This isn't just a car, it's a moving penthouse. A rolling statement that says, this is luxury without limits. Mercedes-Maybach Pullman. The Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman is where German precision meets diplomatic presence. At over 21 feet long, the Pullman is one of the most commanding limousines on the road. On the outside, it's understated, a long, sleek sedan with Maybach's signature elegance. But it's inside where the Pullman becomes a masterpiece. The cabin is designed for leaders. 4 rear seats face each other in a lounge-style configuration, perfect for private meetings on the move. Privacy glass and soundproofing ensure the outside world stays silent. Handcrafted leathers, polished wood, and ambient lighting create an atmosphere of calm authority. A motorized glass divider can separate passengers from their chauffeur at the touch of a button. The ride is almost unreal thanks to Mercedes' advanced suspension. The Pullman glides over roads as if floating. It isn't just a limousine, it's a mobile boardroom, a command post for the world's elite. For those who measure luxury not just in comfort, but in influence the Pullman has few equals. Bentley Mulsanne Grand Limousine expanded approximately 190 words. When Bentley's Mulsanne division builds a limousine, it isn't simply stretched, it's reimagined. The Mulsanne Grand Limousine is proof. From the outside, retains Bentley's powerful stance, the bold matrix grille, sculpted lines, and unmistakable British charm, but stretched by over 3 feet, its silhouette radiates presence. Step inside, and it becomes clear why Bentley is beloved by those who refuse compromise. For executive seats face each other, crafted in hand-stitched leather. Sliding veneered tables emerge effortlessly, turning the cabin into a private dining or workspace. A champagne cooler sits elegantly in the center, flanked by crystal glasses ready for toasts. What sets the Grand Limousine apart is attention to detail. Bentley engineered a bespoke climate control system so every passenger has their own microclimate, warm for one, cool for another. Its indulgence elevated to science. This isn't transport. This is tailored luxury, built for those who expect perfection in every detail. Stretch Hummer Limousines expanded approximately 180 words. Not all limousines whisper sophistication. Some roar spectacle, and none roar louder than the Stretch Hummer Limousine. These giants are the chosen chariots of celebrities, rock stars and partygoers who believe luxury should be loud. Stretched to staggering lengths, sometimes over 50 feet, there are less cars and more rolling nightclubs. Inside, the vibe is electric. Neon lights pulse along the ceiling. Leather seating winds around the cabin in lounge-style curves, sometimes fitting over 20 passengers. Dance floors, mirrored ceilings, champagne bars, and subwoofer sound systems transform the interior into a private party on wheels. It's not subtle, it's not restrained, but it is unforgettable. For those who want to be seen, the Stretch Hummer is unmatched. It's the limousine that announces its arrival long before it turns the corner. Toyota Century Royal Limousine expanded approximately 190 words. Luxury takes many forms. In Japan, it wears the badge of quiet dignity. The Toyota Century Royal is one of the rarest and most refined limousines ever built, commissioned for the Japanese imperial family. Only a handful exist. Its exterior is elegant, not flashy, a pearl-white body with lines that emphasize serenity over spectacle. The grille is handcrafted, the proportions dignified, the presence undeniable. Inside, tradition meets indulgence. Panels are carved from rare woods, seats are upholstered in fine wool or silk, chosen to reflect Japanese refinement rather than Western leather opulence. The design is influenced by tatami rooms, creating a space that feels ceremonial. Silence is absolute, the ride smoother than a whisper. The Century Royal isn't about showing off. It's about embodying respect, heritage, and harmony. In its understated way, it may be the most spiritual limousine in the world. Context and lifestyle appeal expanded approximately 160 words. What unites all these limousines? They are not machines built for efficiency. They are statements. For presidents, they are fortresses. For royalty, they are symbols of heritage. For billionaires, they are private retreats. For celebrities, they are entrances designed to make headlines. Each one reflects its owner's personality, cautious, extravagant, refined, or flamboyant. Limousines remind us that travel can be theater. They turn every journey into an event, every arrival into a performance. And in a world where speed often dominates, limousines celebrate slowness, the art of savoring every moment. Expert insight. Automotive experts say if sports cars are about the drive, limousines are about the arrival. Designers view them as canvases, blank spaces where imagination becomes reality. Engineers describe them as challenges. Stretching a car without sacrificing comfort or safety requires extraordinary innovation. Even cultural historians note, limousines have shaped perception. They are woven into the fabric of politics, cinema, music, and celebrity culture. Whether gliding down Pennsylvania Avenue or pulling up at Cannes, limousines always represent more than themselves. They represent legacy, authority, and aspiration. Ownership feeling. Imagine sliding into the back of a limousine. The heavy door closes with a muted thump. Instantly, the noise of the outside world fades. The seat hugs you like a tailored suit. Soft lighting glows across the cabin. The air smells faintly of leather, wood, or even silk. You take a breath and realize you are not just traveling, you are being carried. That's the essence of limousine ownership. It isn't about speed. It isn't even about convenience. It's about commanding an experience that elevates every journey into something extraordinary. Limousines are not ordinary cars. They are symbols. They are theaters of power and stages of luxury. From the bulletproof might of the Beast to the serene elegance of the Toyota Century Royal. From the starry opulence of the Rolls-Royce Phantom to the loud spectacle of the Stretch Hummer, each one defines luxury in its own way. They remind us that sometimes the journey isn't about reaching a destination, it's about how you arrive. So here's my question for you. If you had to ride in just one of these rolling palaces, which would you choose? The discreet elegance of tradition, the overwhelming power of spectacle, or the quiet sanctuary of ultimate refinement? If you enjoyed this cinematic journey into the world of luxury limousines, hit the like button. It tells us you want more. Subscribe to Rev Royale for more explorations of prestige and performance, and ring the bell so you never miss another journey into the extraordinary world of luxury cars.